Oh, it's a shit show.
Oh, that's
That's
not
for
the
sure.
right. That ain't it. Here we go. This is it. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Tell me what I'm looking at, Mister Die Out.
Oh man, a lot, a lot of games.
That is more games. I'm pretty sure that is more games than me. Let me see this shit. Like actually more games than me.
Yeah.
Oh, by a lot, by a large margin. Oh
Uh,
wow. Okay. Yeah.
like
Tell me what's going
actually
on, man.
hard stuck.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So clearly you're doing something wrong, right?
Yeah.
We just need to figure out what. And I don't even know what's going on here, so let's just jump into the games because there's a lot of interesting stuff. All right, so which of these do you want to take a look at first?
Um, any of them really. I mean,
Yeah, really, any of
there's.
them.
I just uploaded a bunch of games in a row, like whether they were wins or
Yeah.
losses. So.
Let's just let me just pick something. This is pretty. This is pretty.
I not know
Seems
some of the
pretty
history
average.
behind.
Okay. And what do you think? What do you think is holding you back? What do you think
Mm,
you need to work on? Any clues?
I think like overall like decision making and I think sometimes it's definitely mechanics. I think it's a lot of it's like decision making like in the moment
Decision
sometimes.
making in the moment. That's a classic, honestly. Like I see someone's low, you get possessed to go in, and then you just like throw or something, right? So that happens
Right.
all the time. Oh, we're dead as fuck. Need to burn heal for sure. Oh, maybe not. Nice Morgana binding. Well, that was unfortunate. What do you think? Is that a problem or nah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Here,
let's take a look
I'm
then.
trying to uh I'm like stepped up past the minions that are coming in. Like I have one minion left up there that's in their minions.
Ah, so what does that tell us? For these hook champions, I mean, it's just easy tip, I guess. If you only have range minions left, they're gonna try and get you. That's about it,
Right.
right? When there's
Yeah.
only range minions left, you can treat it as no minions left. In the
Yeah.
sense that they're gonna try and throw shit at you, okay? So I mean not that big of a deal unless it happens like 20 times in a row. In which case it does become a big deal. Okay, S.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I had a game yesterday that was like 20 times in a row.
You
It
see
was
this? Don't do
absolutely
this.
disgusting.
Don't do what your Morgana is doing. You see this? What is she what is this?
Yeah,
She flashed, and what are the chances is she kills this Blitzcrank with that auto attack?
little to none.
Literally zero, right? It doesn't
Yeah,
kill him. So okay, interesting. Oh, here we go. She's killing people. What in God's name is going on in this game? Your W doesn't kill him either, by the way. So feels is bad, all right? And then you're dead to jungle here if like the next 10 seconds.
I
If he
came
was bot
here for
side,
two
oh,
things:
we're good.
to suck some
All right.
hard candy and suck some
So
dicks.
far, some interesting gameplay. Let's just
yeah,
let's just keep going. So I mean, getting hooked, okay, not good, but like you didn't lose the game off the hook, right? It hasn't
right.
been game changing yet. Okay, it can be lane changing, but you guys didn't even lose lanes, so I don't even know. Not, I guess it's not a big problem, right? Not as big of a problem. Of course, we can knock you hooked, but you already know when you have only range minions left. You see this? Only
Yeah,
range minions left. He's gonna try and hook you. Okay, so that's literally any skill shot CC is what you should look for. You can't really depend on your Morgana shooting it, right? It's not really a good trade for shield for hook unless you can hit him. So if for example, if you the argument's always she's gonna shield me, so we should not be afraid of it. Then you should just hit him, right? Instead of
right.
just running away. But let's back it up. How'd you lose so much HP? You got hit by something?
Um,
Fortune E spam. Wow, seems good. Um,
I say
what do you think about
should
what do you think about this part
this
here?
this video is like or the share is like I can't barely see shit. It's choppy as fuck.
Ah, I got you. I got you. I think since it's only here we go, 1080p. How's this? Better?
Oh, that is yeah.
Okay.
I can see stuff. Okay.
So, is there a problem with this? What do you think?
I'm standing right behind a like 1 HP minion.
Okay. What are you trying to do here?
I think I'm blasting, or I'm looking for like an auto Q.
Right. So she wants a minion trying to harass her, right? So
Right.
is there anything wrong with this idea? I mean, I thought we're supposed to pressure them when they want a minion.
Mm, not behind like 1-hit minions against an MF.
I mean,
like her poke right there is like way more than mine, unless it was like an isolated Q or something.
right. So she's just gonna outtrade you. Right?
Yeah.
So you might want to be careful with you might want to make sure your trade is better than theirs when you try and trade, right? Because I mean, she's just straight up always gonna win. Even if you had hit her with Q auto attack, she hits you with Q auto attack. Who wins?
Her.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like you might be trying to do things that aren't winning from the get go, right? The idea is in theory good when in certain situations, but you can't always do it, right? Like harassing our minions and stuff. But okay, I still think that there are probably bigger fish to fry than the laning phase. So we're gonna try and breeze past this to see what's going on here. I mean, this is okay.
Yeah. Like there.
What do you think? What do you think?
There's no reason why I need to step up there.
Well, why did you? Why did you?
I think I didn't want to give him a free back. Like.
Okay, so you want to stop his base, right?
Right. But I think I didn't actually need to like auto him. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah,
if I
you could
just sort of
just
like
pretend to
threatened
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? What else? Why did you auto him here? This is very important because I think we've seen this pretty much the whole game so far.
Her like trying to harass, but I'm fucking harassing and literally inside their minions, so their minions are just gonna whoop the shit out of me right away too.
Right. So we have an idea, which is we want to hit them, right? Hit the misfortune, hit the blitzcrank, whatever. And then what happens to this idea when you go to do it?
I don't execute well.
If you execute perfectly against that misfortune earlier, who wins?
On the misfortune because she trades better.
Right. If you execute perfectly here, who wins?
Me if the MF wasn't there, but the MF's there.
I mean, how do you
So.
what are you supposed to do here, right? Like
You're right. Yeah, I'm not even really.
You get hooked no matter what. I don't know what you do. He runs up to you and he fists you, and you got a problem, right?
Yeah.
So what's the problem? I guess I think you mentioned it before we even started the video, but what do you think the main problem so far has been?
Just decision making.
Decision
not
making.
planning. Yeah.
Like, so you're missing a step here. You want to do a thing that's good. It's good to see proactivity, right? To be proactive is a good thing in League, but you might be missing the step of, oh, does this actually work?
Right.
Right. So the things you're looking for is not necessarily bad. It's your instincts. This is what you want to do, and then the thing is, you just they do something, and you're like, wait a minute, what we did doesn't make sense, right? Because now we're just dead here, and it's like, I mean, I don't know. What's the expected outcome right here? What do you think? What was the expected outcome? That was the expected outcome, right?
Yeah, if I would have thought about it beforehand.
Yeah, you've played 1,000 games. It's not like this is anything new to you.
Right.
This is you've seen this. You've actually seen this multiple times. This game itself, right? So now it becomes an idea of when you want to look to do something. It's not that you don't want to think. It's not that you want to stop this. It's that when you want to do this, add another step in here. Say, okay, is this a good idea? Right? Is this foolproof? Is this idea actually make sense? Right?
Right.
In cases where you start something and it wasn't good in the first place, the baseline is always AFK is better. Right? That's the baseline we start with. So if AFKing is better, there's something wrong with the plan. That might be something you want to look at for a laning phase specifically, right? Is the thing you're trying to do, does it actually make sense? And it's just you walking up to hit them, right?
Right.
So is you walking up to hit them, does that make sense?
Oof.
Well,
Jesus.
we're out. I suppose you. I mean, this is kind of too far gone, so
Yeah.
It's a little hard now. But let's fast forward to some fighting here to see if there are other ideas we can see. I mean, like, this is why we kind of try and skip through the laning phase. You see this? That's why I'm not really concerned about the laning phase too much.
Right.
What is this? She just dies with a massive lead. Oh, okay, we're back to even, baby. Let's go.
Right.
So, interesting stuff, huh? Okay, let's fast forward. I want to see some. I think the PvP interaction is probably where we're going to see the most. Hold up, did you base here? You thought you were getting dove or something? Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay, fast forward. Okay, this guy dies somehow. I don't even know what Cho'Gath's doing here, but okay. Is he the jungler?
I think so. I think he's
Holy
the jungler in that game. Yeah.
Hot
Wait.
damn. Man, it's
Wait.
doing here, huh?
If we wait, I think we lost this one. So I think the Cho is mid and the Talon's jungle.
He's, your Cho'Gath is definitely jungling here.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah,
I had a
he's-
Talon jungle the other game or the other day. It was something.
Oh yeah, it is something indeed. This is something indeed. You actually die here, unfortunately. What do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about this part?
I am completely by myself. Like they both go deep on that way, and then I'm trying to fight the MF by myself.
So what's the so the problem? So what's the problem? What do you think? You're trying to fight the MF by yourself, right?
Right.
What would you rather have done differently?
Either followed them or not fought at all. Yeah, I probably should have just if we're gonna commit to it, wrapped around and followed the Morgana.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna walk past her? You're just gonna like this?
No, that would be fucking stupid too. Just back off, I guess.
Okay, so let's watch this. So you're backing off here, right? This is considered backing off, and then
Yeah.
So now what?
Instead of ulting just to the side of her, alt past her closer to my team.
Oh,
Maybe.
like here?
Yeah. Maybe.
I thought you were trying to back. I thought you were trying to back off.
Right. Yeah. If you're trying to back off, then alt to the side and run away.
Does this look easy? Does this look easy to you? Like, can we actually really do anything here?
Right. Yeah. No.
Realistically, not really.
I guess
right?
just not alt and accept my fate.
So where is the problem? Is the question. Where is the main problem?
Oh, I used my W on fucking nothing.
Okay, sure, right? We could save our W, right? I don't know where you're trying to hit her there, but she's moving, so unlikely to hit.
Right.
How do we get stuck in this position? What do you?
Trying to CS.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to CS.
Yeah.
And what did she do?
She uses her bullet rain on me and slows me, and then I'm kind of stuck there. If I would have backed off sooner because she's shoving it anyway, then I probably wouldn't have been stuck in that situation.
Right. So it's always a question of what's the biggest problem here, and what's our solution, and then what kind of habit can we come up with to make sure that next time this happens, we're good to go. So the problem was, I guess, you tried to fight her.
Right.
And our solution is, how can we come up with a way to get away?
Right.
So, what do you think?
Because she's just she's just autoing the wave anyway, so it's.
I want you to. So let's say we're trying to get away here, right? Check it out. This is why we need first person perspective. Where are we going?
To the side instead of back.
right. Which,
so
we did some kind of S. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Right? What's the farthest? What's the safest place to go?
Just straight back to tower.
All right, just go straight home, right? So if you just E away here, and then you're out, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Or you can even like E away and heal, right? But here's the thing: is that the only reason why you didn't do that is because what were you trying to do? You see this? What are you trying to do here?
Looking to fight her.
Right, we're just trying to fight her, right? So I think in terms of a main theme we're seeing in your gameplay, it's you're trying to do this thing, but the outcome is never really in question, right? Who wins this?
Her. I'm already at fucking half health.
Yeah, you're half health. You got no W. You can't isolate her. I don't know how you isolate her, right? It's impossible. She has items on you. There's actually nothing going for us here, right? Unless she has no heal. So that's the problem. Is maybe you're trying to fight everything you see, right?
Right.
And maybe that might be a habit you want to look at, seeing if you can work on that, right? How do we like make sure we don't take these fights? Right. So what's like a good way? What's like a good habit to ask yourself before you try and hit them?
Like, is it? I guess a good question to like ask myself is like, is it just gonna shove under tower and I'm not really gonna miss much, and I can just safely catch it?
I mean, in terms of like fight, like just literally hitting them, fighting.
And like, do I have any kind of advantage?
Right. Do you have like an advantage? And what kind of advantage do you want? Do you want like a small advantage, a big advantage, or so free that you can't lose?
So free.
So free. Okay, at this level, everything's fucking free. I promise you. Right here, it's free, just the other way around, right? So you just need to flip the script, so to speak, where we're not doing the things that give them free kills. In fact, we're just going to take their free kills, right?
Right.
So in these cases, I think a good mental shift is decisive victory. When you fight, decisively winning. No way you're gonna lose. So if you go back to all your examples of when you try and hit them, none of them have been clearly winning. Right? They're all kind of on it. Honestly, to me, it looks clearly losing, but to you, it might look maybe you can do this, right?
Right.
So we don't want to go for maybes. You've seen this. You play this game enough. You don't need to know what maybes look like. You know what winning looks like, and you know what losing looks like. You just need to make sure you take a step back when you get this urge and say winning or losing. That's it. That's all you need to do. And you say, oh, losing, we cut it out, right? If this is losing, you leave, and then misfortune dies to your team, right? You can even ulti back in if you really want to kill her ass. But the only way we lose is really trying to fight her when we can't fight her. So I think that might be this idea of making sure that you take these fights when it's super free. That might help a lot, right?
Right.
It's very much when you get the urge to hit them, I think is when you want to do this thing. Right? Like here, the urge to hit him right here. Is this super free?
No.
Yeah, why is that?
Literally can't see anybody on the map except for him.
His team is coming. How about 1v1? Let's say his whole team is dead.
No, he could still 1v1 me. Like,
yeah, you have no ability.
I have nothing. I have absolutely
See, you already know. You already know. Within like the first second of replay, you already know what's going on here. It's like, oh, this is not free. So, hitting him and running is not bad. Right here, Q auto attack, boom, that's great. You can bounce now. But you turn around to like, I don't know what you're trying to do here, right? You turn around to try and hit him or something, and he's gonna like flash auto Q and press R or something crazy, right? So you're gonna have a problem. So I think in terms of decision making, it's very much just adding this extra step of you're trying to fight. Okay, make sure that when you fight, it's omega free, right? You're gonna have a better time, I promise. Is this right here? Check this out. See this guy? Oh, is this omega free?
On the
classics? You play classics, right?
Yeah.
Is it omega free?
No.
You lost, right? Fast forward. Doesn't matter. I don't even have to watch, right? It's just unless your team saves you, it's a real disaster, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is this is very interesting for sure. Oh, can we kill this guy? We have W actually, so maybe. Oh, nice. Man, this is really panning out to be very interesting. Right, let's back it up. Let's back it up. All right.
Silver is a
so why is this not omega free? What do you think? How do you make it easier for you to win this?
It's just like get closer to my team.
Let's say it's 1v1. Let's say it's 1v1.
Oh, 1v1, just don't 1v1 a Kha'Zix.
Well, how do you make yourself? When are you at your strongest? What do you think?
When I have all my abilities
When you have all your abilities,
and
right?
they're isolated.
Okay, and is he isolated?
Yes.
I agree. You can isolate Q him. Where are your abilities?
On cooldown.
Okay, so let's
well,
back it up.
I have my Q, but
Check it out. What happened?
I had tried to. Okay, yeah, I used them for nothing.
Right.
Like
So
poke.
okay, we hit him, but no, we're not AP Kai'Sa, so it actually doesn't work this way. Maybe before when AP Kai'Sa was a thing, this would not be bad, right? But
Right.
you know, what's the cooldown on your W?
21 seconds.
How
Yeah.
much damage did we do?
Not
I
a
mean,
smidge.
It's not the worst, but it's definitely not good, right?
We hit him with a cran,
200
and that's
damage.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how about our E? What happened to our E?
Used it. Yeah, I used it to like run in to it, do absolutely nothing.
Right. So
Like I did that little S thing again.
right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like there's no purpose to it, right?
Right.
We pressed it when someone got close, and that was it. But when do we actually want to use our E?
To like dodge an ability or kite away.
Yeah, kite chase and
Right.
or auto cancel it. I don't know, something along those lines, right? So we don't. I mean, if you can walk away, you would always rather walk away. Here, Aatrox looks a little threatening, or Zed looks a little threatening. Can you walk away here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could just walk away. So when in doubt, I think maybe another good tip you can really use here is just save your abilities to the last second. Very last second is what I want you to think, instead of the very first second, which is what we're seeing here, right? Instantly something happens, you press all your buttons, right? So
yeah.
When you play your games, mechanically speaking, it's not that you don't know how to use these abilities, it's that you use it so early that you rob yourself the ability to fight later. So you just need to make sure you're just not using them. And I think these fights are going to be a lot easier for you to figure out for sure, right?
Yeah.
But let's keep going. So that wasn't bad. We did end up winning the fight. But it wasn't because of us though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wait, look at this. Is this free as fuck? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check it out. Is this free as fuck? These guys. Are these guys free?
Yep.
Do you see a pattern at this? Do you see a pattern at this elo?
People overstaying.
It's just people die for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually like brainless. You don't have to do anything, right? In fact, the thing you have to do is not do what they're doing.
Right. And
you'll actually just generate like infinite amount of money. What is this? Look at this, right? They just die, all right? So all we have to do, and then what happened to us? Check it out. Is there a problem here?
I'm by myself.
Are you ready to 1v1 him is the question. No?
No. Nope.
I'm not sure about this. It's not free. To me, it's not free, right? Okay. Oh shit! Like I got a W flash. Can we dodge his shurikens or maybe ulti his shurikens? Can I even kill him? He's gonna get my sums for free, right? So you see, there's a common pattern in. You see a champion, you want to hit them, and you physically you might be able to win, but I'm pretty sure you're not ready for this, right?
Right. Like if I had 2 more items.
Right. Or if you plan it
items.
Out. Right.
Right. Yeah.
It just so happens that this guy doesn't know how to use his abilities.
Yeah.
So that's nice. But I mean, you had a good ulti, so it's not that you play this poorly. It's that we do see a habit of instantly someone shows up, you try and hit them, right?
Right. Like if that's better, I'm so dead.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna lose something. You're gonna lose sums probably. Okay. Keep going. Oh, you're crazy, dude. You see this? What's the first thing you did here?
I step up when I have no HP to a Kha'Zix.
Right. Is this a free fight? No, they're gonna kill you, right? So it's just think about this. So it's not don't do this. It's that when you get the urge to do this in game, you want to fight them. Ask yourself, is this free? And don't use any abilities. Ask yourself, is this free first? And then you'll be able to play in such a way that you aren't giving up free advantages, and also making sure that you have all your abilities up when you need them. Right.
Right.
And this honestly, this simple insert habit here is gonna help you a lot because it kind of happens every time someone shows up on the screen. You see this?
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually out. Let's go. Oh, you turned around though. That's not good.
Yeah, and then I actually I catch myself doing shit like that all the time. Like just like try. I don't know if like subconsciously I'm trying to like. I don't
You're trying to hit him here.
know. Yeah. So like here.
Kills Batman, right? He went invisible.
Yeah, and then but I was trying to like auto attack, but he went invisible. So then I ended up walking back at him.
Right. Well, what do you think is the main problem here?
That I'm halfway up the lane and I have 100 HP.
Yeah. So is this free for Kazakhs? You see, it's literally the same thing. Either way, right? So here's a good way to think about if you want to kill people. This is the easy way to do it, right? What is Kazakhs gonna? How does Kazakhs kill someone?
He just jumps out of a bush, cues him.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, jumps out, Q auto attack. Can he do that to you?
Oh god, yeah.
You lost, all right? And then how does Kaisa kill people?
Isolated cues and proc or passive.
Yeah, exactly. All right. If you can do that, you kill them. That's it. Everything else is an exception, so to speak, to this rule of I can kill them, they can kill me, right? And you don't really need to kind of do anything crazy. You just need to spam this same pattern over and over again, which is, I mean, that's kind of what they're doing, right? So,
right.
Then, then the game becomes pretty strange because everyone's dying now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wait, how did Kazakhs die here? What? Wait, let me watch this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this...
2D.
Oh.
Everyone always goes way too deep.
Let's keep going. I want to see some fighting here. All right, fast forward. So the mechanics aren't necessarily poor. It's just you're almost like handicapping yourself by saying, I'm gonna play this game without my E or W.
Right.
That's at least the way I see it so far. So all I have to do is just legit not use these abilities, right? Check it out. How did the fight start, but you have 3 abilities down?
Right.
You see this, right? So there's a common pattern here for sure.
Yeah.
So look at this. Look at that. Look at that. The mechanics are actually a lot better than Silver 4. You see this? You dodge the Aatrox Q with your ulti. That was insane. Right? That was really good. So how come a lot of these fights it seems like we're struggling a lot? It's because you're missing abilities.
Yeah.
At the beginning of these for some reason. So well, besides the mechanical part though, is there anything else that's a problem here?
I used my W to step up. Like we took turret. Why we're stepping up for no reason really.
Here. So what's the main problem? I guess that's not mechanics based.
We didn't know, or because we couldn't see them. Like we should have assumed that they were coming.
Right.
We should have backed off instead of greeting for the turret.
I would agree, right? And if what's it called? If they come, right? Is this tower free?
No.
Right. So that's how you know that you guys don't want to do this. That's it. It's literally the question of, is this easy clap? Right? And you know what? You've seen so many of these examples.
Yeah.
For sure, right? Nothing is not a surprise, right? The outcome is never really a surprise, especially when you watch it in replay. So, it's not, pushing is not bad for sure. But hitting the tower, though, is like trying to kill someone, right? If it's not free, you're probably going to get punished. So, their natural punish is just come up there and fight you.
Right.
You guys lose because you have less people. So it's like, oh, that's awkward, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, the hook! It's worded. Oh, you're so dead. Oh, kill the Kazakhs! Oh! Nice try.
Rough.
What do you think? What happened here?
Like, got vision with that. Why am I stepping right face to face with the blitz?
Right. What's the idea here, right? So it's like
I have no idea.
Remember,
That
it's-
is just straight autopilot.
yeah, it's very much a right now when you want to hit someone, you're gonna do it no matter what. So now we just add this extra step in there. Should I fight? The default answer is no. Okay, that's the default. Right, you need a
Right.
reason to fight. Right. So that's about it. So do we have a reason to fight here?
No, because
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely
the
not.
only one there.
How do you stop this Baron? I don't know. It's not even low, right? So
Right.
they can't even kill it. You can wait for your team. So all we have to do is just chill out and just wait to see what happens next. But if we get hooked, then it's like, oh, that's awkward, right? They
Right.
couldn't even Baron. Look, go Cho'Gath! No, Cho'Gath had no ulti. Oh no, it's a disaster. Okay, well they're definitely Baroning now, right?
Right.
No, you can ulti for the Zen
Round
maybe.
2.
Oh, okay.
It is. Let's. Silver's.
Oh, look at this. Is
Silver's
this
so
free?
dumb.
Is this free? Look at this. Is this Aatrox free?
It
The way he's playing.
at the start it shouldn't have been, but in theory it should not have been, because if he would have like turned around and queued me or something.
How does he kill you? How does Aatrox kill people?
He hits his Qs and his W, and then I suppose I don't know. Just pass it like.
Yeah, he has to
I'm
like
not sure
he has
about
to
his
like
passive anymore, but
he has to hit his like third Q or some shit, right? And he has to
Yeah.
auto attack you. So can he do that in this case? He's not even close enough to the water to actually
Right.
right?
yeah,
So okay, I can kill him
this-
with isolated Q, and he can't do anything. Okay, you win, right? So that's kind of it. And you know, all you have to do is just kill these guys that are just brain farting in a sense, or I don't know, right? Like
yeah.
oh, if you go for this Kha'Zix, is there a problem?
I can't see him.
And you have no
Uh,
abilities, right? Oh, okay.
right.
So we almost got one shot there. That's pretty spooky, right?
Right.
Oh,
Like if he would have
and
sat in
then,
that bush, he probably could have. Well,
See how
Riley
it's
was
the
there.
same thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you kill someone here? I don't know. Not isolated. You can't get your passive off. You lose. That's it. So
Yeah.
and then he just hooks you, and it's like, oh, we have a problem. So it's very much a change your default setting. Well, not really change your default setting. It's your default setting is I want to hit this guy, and then on top of that, you say, can I actually do this? All right, I want you to err on the side of no. Usually speaking, you cannot. Right?
Right.
That's ADC in a nutshell. Is you have to wait for your opportunity. You can't just go first a lot of times. So, oh, is this guy free? He's pretty free, right? Your
Yeah.
spell TP pops out on top of you. Oh, kill his ass. Let's go. He's actually out. You have 10 seconds. There's no way. Oh, are you fast? You have Cloud Dragon or something?
I
All right, snipe this guy.
I
Snipe
think
this
we
guy.
do.
Snipe this guy. Snipe. Show me.
Uh,
Show me.
do it!
Hey, let's go. Easy clap, right? All right, good
Thank
shit.
God. I was worried. That was gonna be one that I missed.
Oh, good. Look, is there? Do you think there are mechanical issues here?
Occasionally,
With ulti, well, if there are mechanical issues, what is it?
I already used them before the fight happened.
Yeah, you just don't have it. Yeah, exactly. You legit are missing these abilities from the start. It's very strange, right? So,
Right.
okay.
I find myself on Kai'Sa. I find myself using W like it's like poke a
Yeah,
lot. and
yeah.
It's a terrible habit
Right. How do we use Kai'Sa's W?
to like combo it in with like a Q and to proc your passive quickly.
Right, to kill someone, and then I
Right.
guess the other case would be I want to jump to them or something, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Those are the only two cases. So if you find yourself doing it with something besides that, like this,
Right.
then you know, wait, it didn't make sense, right? You didn't have a reason behind that. So now it's on
Yeah.
20-second cooldown. Oh, okay, you definitely don't want to try and end the game here.
I came here for
Okay,
two
let's get out of
things.
here. Good.
To suck some hard candy and suck some dicks.
Watch this. Okay, nice, very nice. This is not winning, my dude.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck?
No.
What was I thinking?
Check it out.
It's
See,
1v3, is it?
we know
Yeah,
we
that's
know what
legit
you're
1v3.
thinking. Check it out. We know what you're thinking. This is why first person replays very important. Check it out. So who are you killing? Who are you killing here?
In my brain, I'm killing the Blitz, and then Or wait, yeah, because I'm clicking on the blitz.
right?
Yeah,
Blitz.
and
And then,
then
oh, kill his
after that,
ass. Nice. Okay, and then, oh, we try to go straight from Misfortune, right?
right?
So how do you kill Misfortune here?
Yeah, not happening.
Remember, how, yeah, what'd you tell me about how this Kaisa kill people?
W and Q and passive.
Yeah, so can we do
Or
any
like
of those here?
nothing. I
Yeah.
got heal ready. That's
You got
about
nothing, right? Yeah, so that's how we know, there's a, your instincts to like try and fight, I like it, right? Aggression is good, right? It's just, you might need to figure out how to make it work.
Right.
And you haven't really done this step before trying to do it anyways, and that's the problem you're having, right? It's really good to look for these fights, right? It's really good to look for, is there an opportunity here? Is there an opportunity here, right? Can I hit this guy? It's just you're skipping the step of, does this actually work, and you just go straight for it, right? So you've done enough testing by now to know what's clean and what's not clean, right? You don't need to do any more testing.
Right.
Oh no, the Scuttle Crab tanked your W. That's so funny. Oh, you're just dead as hell.
Yep. I just yeah.
What do you think here?
Once I think I just tunneled super hard on the Kazakhs, and then there's nothing else after that. Like I just straight tunneled about about killing the Kazakhs, and then after I didn't think of anything afterwards. I didn't plan ahead.
Right.
At
So
all.
what do you think? What would you rather have done here? What do you think?
Uh,
Is this like
walked
important or is this
away.
not important?
Yeah, we're fighting over nothing. There's like, yeah,
Okay, so the W on the Scuttle, okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Don't worry about that, right? But why is it hard to?
like once it turned into, instead of it being a 2v2, and then I show up to a 1v2 and I show up, I should have just left.
Well, let's say you have to fight this. How do you do it?
Not ulti, like I guess just auto him.
Right. Just auto him, right? And
Right.
if they try and go on you, okay, let's pretend you have your E, right? If they try and go on you, you just E away.
Right.
We're cutting it out, right? So if we're at some kind of disadvantage here, because like you said, they have more people, how do we flip the script? How do we get an advantage here? And the answer is usually through this stuff, right?
Right.
How good are your abilities? So, and we know that part of the problem is that you just don't have it for some reason, right?
Right.
So that's definitely, it's hard to tell if you could have played this out correctly because you just didn't have your E at the start, right? What happened here? Check it out. Where'd your E go?
I used it there. I guess I don't take into account like how long those cooldowns actually are. Say like if I'm not auto attacking, my E is on like what, like a 16 or 10.
Hella long, right?
Yeah.
Any amount is really long.
Yeah.
When you need it, you really need it, right? You really need it in that moment.
Yeah.
So the easy tip is just play like you don't have any abilities until it's insane value. All right, a specific purpose. So like for example, you're not gonna use your W unless it's the reason you told me. You're gonna kill them or you're gonna use it to jump to someone. That's it.
Right.
Only two. Those it. And then your E would chase or kite, right? Or you really just kiting, I think, because right now I think we have a problem just trying to E towards the fight or something.
Right.
So
Or doing
that's
it
kind of
a little S, a squiggle.
Right.
The squigglies.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
Yeah.
it seems like you're kind of lost with where you're trying to go. So,
it's like I'm trying to like juke them out, but hey, surprise, dumbass, you go invisible. They don't. You're not
look
juking
at this.
shit.
Look at this. I want you to watch this. This? Back it up. How did this happen? This is perfect. Check it out.
So I had all my abilities for once.
Yeah, you had all your abilities. Use your E to kite. Isolated Q. Oh, that's it, right? You won.
It's amazing.
Was it even close? Do we call this decisive winning?
Yes.
Decisively winning. You didn't use any sums. You used your ulti to kill a guy.
This is unheard of.
Decisively winning. All right, that's what you want to go for at this level. Is you've seen it all before, so now stick to what you know is really good. Right? Like you only go for really good. Right? And I think that this is gonna help you a lot. Uh-oh, Monka S. Oh no. Nice flash though. That was really good. Look, the mechanics are definitely not really in question. It's not. These aren't Silver 4 mechanics, right? It's just, we do have, like you said, you know, there's a problem with the decision making where we're going in, but it doesn't really make sense. So, let's see. How much Kai'Sa do you play? Okay, you play mostly Kai'Sa. Let's watch another Kai'Sa one.
Yeah, it's like lately it's been like Kai'Sa, Jhin, Vayne, and I started playing some Twitch as well. I wasn't.
Sorry, you're saying?
Oh, like I was playing Jinx, but I find myself positioning fairly poorly on her because I'm so used to like Vayne and like Kai'Sa, where they have some kind of movement ability. That I think I position like if I switch from that to that, I position too aggressively.
Do you want to see some? Actually, do you want to see some examples before we move on to the next replay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And then here, okay. Let's just see some. Shit, I'll just go down the list. Okay, let's start with something basic. Okay, we're gonna. Actually, don't know what this is, but it should be. It should be exactly what we're talking about, right? How did I use my W there?
To kill someone.
Right, we're gonna kill someone, right? Like you said, you're gonna combo with your abilities, get the passive going, boom, easy kill, right? That's decisive, right? That's what we're looking for here.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and I also use my E here too to get away from Jackson's stuff. So.
Right.
Like, oh, feels bad. We're gonna die to this guy, but okay. Oh, this. What do we got here? Oh, COG. Guy's dead as hell. Oh, goodbye, sir. Right? Kill someone, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, check it out. Here's the important part. What did I do this whole fight? How did I approach? This is the part you're missing.
You just walked.
I just walked up, right? Look at it. Watch me. I'm just chilling. I'm just walking up, right? Did I get here in time?
Yep.
I mean, I was pretty fast, right? I mean, we're just walking up, no problem. And did I use my E?
Nope.
How about my W? Right? We didn't use anything. I haven't used anything, right? So
right.
I want you to go for the last second. You see this? This is the very last second before it gets away. That's what you're going for. At the last moment of opportunity. And there are a few reasons for this. You know, one is that when you first get into range, that's when they first expect it. When you try and do something. Right. Right before they're about to get away but they're about to win or something, and you unveil your trump card, then they're like, oh shit, right? It's like in poker where it's like the last hand, and it's like, oh no, they don't know what you have until you show it, right? Okay, that's not a really good example, but not a really good analogy, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Let's see what
I think I'm too impatient. Like I'm trying to get there, but I'm using half my fucking kit to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I don't have anything once I get there.
Yeah. So just watch a few of these examples and see if if any of these make sense, right? This one is not so much what we're looking for here. Okay, how about this one? Okay, this is a usage of E. What do you think? Was that a good W?
No, because we weren't killing anybody.
I agree. That's it, right? Simple.
Right.
We didn't kill anyone. We didn't need to dash to him, right? That's exactly how you should evaluate this. Does this fall in line with what I know is good and what I know is not good? It was a waste. 18-second cooldown, right? So that's really awkward. You could have, in fact, if Stixday was full HP, I would have needed it to ulti and then W, right? I would need it to kill him, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
there's definitely a misplay there. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one. Oh wait, we just saw that. I'm trolling. Oh, this one. If there's a mechanical idea at work, it's definitely just hold on to your stuff until Omega free, right?
Right.
I mean, that's just you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
I want to see some team fighting. I think the team fighting is like, where? Okay, here we go. Wow, there's a whole folder of this shit. Let's go. Oh yes, this is good. What do you think so far?
You used your W to kill, and you still have your E.
Yeah, I still have my E.
The isolated Q. Yeah.
Exactly what we've been talking about. It's not anything you don't know. You know all this. You just need to somehow come up with a habit to put into practice, right? And right now it's just restraint in using your abilities. This is E to chase, right?
Right.
Okay. Sure. There's other mechanical habits we didn't talk about here, but notice every time I auto attack, I'm gonna step backwards, right? It's not, for example, it's not free, so to speak, right? So if it's not free, we're always gonna assume it's doomed. And then when it's obviously free, then we just kill him. So you see how that works? Where this works in Challenger, it's definitely gonna work in Silver. I promise you.
Right.
You just kill. Oh, we want to fight. Easy. You just kill the Urgot with using one ability, and then or isolated Q, I guess too. But I remember this. This is a great example. All right, check this out. What do you think? Back it up.
Okay.
I want you to pay attention to ability usage. I think that's the problem you're having for sure.
Right. Okay, so you used your E to like reposition to like kite away, and then use your W to like follow like follow the Lucian.
Yeah. So this whole time, if I didn't know I needed my W, what did I do with it?
You would have used it on to like secure or to kill them.
Right. Or let's say I don't know if it's good to use it or not. What did I do?
Held on to it.
Yeah, I just straight up didn't use it. I'm like, oh, if you're not sure, it's probably not good. Like you played enough games. You and I, we both played enough games that we know what a good W looks like. And if you're not sure, it's probably gonna be bad, right?
Right.
The ones where you think are good is actually sometimes a trap. They're not even good. So
yeah.
And then it's like, oh, and then we just held on to it to the end. And we got Lucian too, so it's a free Baron. If Lucian is alive, we're gonna have some problems probably. But yeah, it's good.
Because that kill was like finished up the fight or the section of the team fight over there, and then you had W to like follow him up.
Right, exactly. This is AP Kaisa, so that was the usage we were talking about. Poke.
I tried some wonky like full crit Kaisa the other day on like a 4v5 that oh my god, it was terrible. It was actually useless. Like,
actually useless. Feels bad.
I was at like 100% crit. I had IE and Essence Reaver, the whole shebang. Nothing, dude. I couldn't kill anything.
Yeah, not the greatest build for sure. Oh my god, we're actually dead here. Oh, maybe not. Cooldowns. Oh, you're dead as fuck.
Oh.
Okay, I think. Okay, we can talk about this, but what do you think?
I'm greeting. I'm stepping. I'm stepped way up because I want to kill the Jhin.
Right, you want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't free, so to speak, right? Because there are people here. So, if there's like a non-fighting idea you might want to look at, it's the whole enemy team is ganking you, right?
Right.
So I guess when do we want to know? So if the problem is their team is coming, When do you want to know this by?
Before he gets there. Like,
So like, you know, what's a good, so like what happened before this mistake, I guess? What were you doing before this mistake?
Shoving.
Right, we were
Without
shoving,
vision.
right? So that's the trigger. This is the trigger. We're shoving, maybe mixed in with we're trying to kill this Jin, right?
Right.
And the habit you want to insert here is what?
What am I shoving for?
We're shoving to try and kill Jin, right?
Oh yeah, okay. So like I'm shoving to try to kill Jin, but I don't have any vision.
Right.
At
You need
all.
to ask yourself, you know, if the enemy jungle comes out, are you
Can
okay?
we too? Yeah.
Yeah. Or honestly, this is what I do. I pretend he's here just the whole time. I just play
Right.
like he's there the whole time, and that's it. It's not that you shouldn't look for this. It's that you should make sure this is good before you do it, because the reason why it doesn't make sense to just never go for this or always go for this is because what if Kane show top? Oh, we can go for this.
Right.
You see how that works? What if your jungle is here? Okay, we can go for this. Bait the Kane, right? But in other cases where your jungle is not here or a Kane hasn't shown yet, and you go for this, it doesn't make sense, right? He's just gonna kill you guys. So you want to do this check of, you know, does this actually work? Slash, enemy team, pretend the enemy team is here. I think is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Really, you can also say look at the map as you're pushing, whatever, right? Oh, this is awkward. Oh, that hook feels bad, man. You're actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he has no W. Nice. What do you think? Is this a problem or not a problem?
It is against hook champions. I don't respect them enough, even though I know. Like, I think it's not even like an overconfidence thing. It's like I think sometimes I just try to push it. I think because I have so many games, I just try to. I think I'm trying to like push mechanically, maybe.
Trying to like mechanically outplay, and then that's how you're gonna win or something.
Right, because I'm instead of like sitting down and like doing this and like thinking or seeing, hey, what's the actual issue? I'm trying to just like mechanically push myself, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe even like brute force your way to a win.
Right. Yeah.
That's honestly definitely a big trap. Like that's like a tilter for sure.
Yeah.
Where people who are on losing streaks, that's what tends to happen. So
I've been there, baby. That's
I don't know. I guess, you know, you could say. I mean, there's a few things you could say here. It's like you say, you know, you should let it push in. You don't have minions, or maybe wait for Soraka or whatever. But if you're trying to bait out the hook, I want you to think
here
like
for two things: to suck some hard candy.
I don't need to auto
and
the
suck
minion.
some dicks.
yes, exactly. Like
then
Omega
I'm locked.
jabait it. Yeah. You want to jabait it as hard as possible, but you don't actually want to get hit, right? So I don't know. Maybe not a big thing.
Like if I was trying to bait it, if I didn't actually auto the minion, I could have gotten behind the minion. The other
Right, exactly.
for sure.
Okay.
That guy's trolling. Like I
see what I mean?
remember
You
that
see what-
because I have no like.
You see what I mean, right? This is free as shit.
Like I just remember being so surprised. Like he was in there the entire time.
What the fuck, right? You see this? It's just like, look, you don't have to do anything crazy. Okay, how'd you kill him?
Stood there and autoed out of sheer
and you
amazement.
W'd him in the face, and you proc the passive, right?
Yep.
You did everything you told me that kills people. That's it. You just do that.
And I didn't use my holy
yes,
shit.
exactly. That was perfect. That was actually like a perfect example of, oh, this guy's a free kill, right? This guy's a free kill too. You do the same thing. Oh, if you land that W, he was dead, right? You see how that works?
Yep.
And here's the thing: it doesn't matter if he dies or not. It's hard winning, decisively winning.
Right.
As long as you're playing in such a way where everything you do, you know, is winning, and everything you're not sure, you've already tested. So everything you're not sure is probably losing, then you're good to go. Right? Avoid the losing and look for the winning. Right? And it's just easy clap. Right? You may have missed W, but even if you miss W, you hard won lane.
Yeah.
Right? So let's keep going though. Oh, what the hell? Here we go. We're killing the Jin. Very nice. I like how you're focusing the ADC here. But you have no mana, so this is kind of awkward, huh?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh my! Why is Udyr so weak? Oh, you guys are fucked. All right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Udyr isn't. He was sandbagging.
Yeah.
Wait, he had tiger stance. He had tiger stance the whole time. Oh no. No, he's
He's
a troller dog, dude.
He's holding on until the last second. That's
Yes,
what he's
exactly. So it works, right? It works. It works. You're gonna die here, by the way.
Yep, he's
Oh
got
my
4
God.
shots. Oh.
Oh, yeah. So
Did I die?
how do I know, right? How do you know?
Because I got no mana.
Yeah.
And
So how do you kill people? Tell me.
my abilities, isolated Qs and Ws, and my passive.
Exactly. And if there's an exception, and you say only auto attacks, okay, 3 hits. That's what I'm looking at here, right? So that's how I know. Without you walking up, I know you already lost, right? Is that you got nothing.
Right.
What does he have? He still has Q and 4th shot. So that's it. I mean, he didn't even. I don't even. What happened to his Q? Let me watch this. He killed the Udyr, I bet. He killed the Udyr when he should have auto attacked, right? Something.
Yeah.
I don't know. He wasted it for sure somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Oh my! He killed a fucking minion. Look at this.
Yeah, he did. Holy shit.
He killed Udyr, killed his minion, and then walked up to you.
Just cause.
So okay,
yeah.
just because he could, I guess. Assert dominance, but
See how this works. He actually low-key flexed on me harder than I thought. God damn.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need this ability to kill you, and he just walks up and hits you. So very much it's not that you shouldn't look for it. This is good. This is a killer's instinct. It's just make sure you can actually do it.
I know that exact feeling too. That because I've had it so many times where it's like I know that either it's gonna be insanely close and I'm gonna win because they fuck up, or I'm for sure gonna die. Like I know that,
right.
Yeah.
And this is honestly, you do this enough times, you'll know. To me, it doesn't even look close, honestly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But, you've done this enough times to know that even if it works, how can you reproduce this the next game?
Right.
I have no idea, right? You need to come up with a method to reproduce. Otherwise, we're not actually climbing here, right? We're just getting lucky. So, or he's getting lucky. He got lucky too. He didn't know what he was doing either. I promise you that.
Yeah.
He killed a minion. He doesn't know what he's doing. So it's just 2 guys going at it, and then that's why it might feel hard to climb, is because we're not figuring out a way to reproduce good results.
Right. And just flying by the seat of my pants every game.
Yeah. It's like you want to minimize the stuff is bad and maximize the stuff is good. That's honestly how you win pretty much every game, right? Is you do this to the point where everything you do is good. That's actually hard. That's 1v9 hard carry. Actually, though, right? Doesn't matter what elo you're at. That's actually insane. So that's what you're really looking for. So
like I've noticed, especially like when I play Kai'Sa, I'll have games where I'll be like have like 25 kills, like 10 assists, and like 6 deaths, but I still lose the game.
Right. I still lose even though you should win, right?
Right. And I think just late game, like greed. I think greed.
Late game, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the same. This is definitely the same thing.
Oh my god, I have nothing. Yeah.
See, that's it. Like if you do this late game, it's double punishing.
Yeah.
Right? And that's actually late game ADC. You can 1v5 if you have everything correct. So especially on Kai'Sa, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now you know.
It's actually ridiculous.
See this? You try and kill him. What you told me was land W, isolated Q, proc your passive. You can't do any of that here. Auto loss. That's what I want you to think. It's either decisively winning or it's not good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's not that you shouldn't try and do it, or sorry, it's not that you shouldn't look for it. Like, oh, can I do this? And then look at your abilities and say yes or no. I think that's a good way to put it. Right? Can I do this? Check, and then go for it or don't go for it. Right? And when in doubt, you think you can do this, but you're not sure. Wait, go for the last second. So here is just there's no way, right? You have no abilities, but this is gonna help you the most, right? This habit of you want to kill someone, that's the trigger, right? Oh my god, the same thing with Udyr, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, what is he doing?
Jesus.
He needs the bear stance, he has the tiger stance. Otherwise, he
he
can't
got
do it.
chunked down to like 200 health and he flashes in.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
he's actually trolling. He just, I don't know. He thought he could kill him, but that's not how Udyr kills people, right? So
Right.
it's actually the same thing over and over again, just with
Damn.
these different champions. So
Yeah.
just watch this. Just watch this Fiesta. How is? Oh my god! Go Tom Kench! Yes. Holy fuck! Oh, this Thresh is dead as shit too, right? Nice, easy. Like, look at this. How did Thresh even get here? Look at this. What is he doing?
He's just walking up by himself.
Okay, so
Do it,
just
like,
punish this, you win the game. Okay, that's
right.
actually that's actually this game in a nutshell, right? Punish the obvious. If it's not obvious, then you need a test or VOD review or whatever. But to you, it will be obvious. I promise you. You played 1,000 games. It's obvious.
Right.
I promise you. You already know how to play the game. You just need to make sure you're adding these habits in to make sure you stick to what's good and avoid what's bad, right? So you're actually like dying here, dude, right? If you're not careful, you're actually like, dying.
Greeting so hard just to like kill the turret.
Like, how did I know? Like, as you're hitting the tower, I already know you're dead, right?
Yeah.
So that's the stuff you want to look for, and you've seen this before. It happened last game. What was this?
Me and Cho.
Right. Exactly. Is this free?
Yep. Nope.
Okay, that's peace. Right. You don't have to do anything crazy.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything crazy. Okay. Just the tower is actually worthless in solo queue. The only tower that means anything is mid tower, and even then, you don't want to suicide for it, right? So
right.
You could also say inhib towers are important too, but in solo queue, you're more likely to throw trying to get the tower than you are to win getting that tower, right?
Right.
Definitely don't worry about that shit. Oh, this is really good. Look at this. Perfect usage of abilities. See this? Check it out.
Yeah, like
killing him with W.
He gets like stunned.
Chasing and then with your E and then isolated Q. It's perfect, right? There's no way you could have won. You just copy yourself over and over again. Like actually copy yourself.
Right.
You
like
don't need...
it's actually so frustrating because like I have a retarded amount of game knowledge, but like I can sit here and like, or like I can sit and like tell someone like, oh, you know, you should have done this. Like I'll like do that with my friends that are like playing new champions or something. I'll tell them exactly what the fuck they need to do because I've played a shit ton of pretty much every champion, but I just don't apply it worth a shit.
Right. It's just coming up with habits to help you remember, really, or not even remember, just becomes a part of your automatic gameplay, right?
Right.
Let's watch this part. This is interesting. I think this is something we didn't really see. This is like some kind of team fight, TBH.
Right. It's like.
What do you think?
Oh
actually,
yeah.
You could see, you did see this.
So the Thresh, I remember this. I was like kind of half-ass confused, like when it happened, because I was like, okay, so I got rooted, and then I was like, the Thresh just. I think in the moment I only saw the Thresh because like when the Thresh came over, but also the Kane came through the wall at the same time, and I think while I was doing it, I just saw the Thresh, so I'm like, okay, we're fine.
Okay.
But I was sadly mistaken.
So what's the main problem? And I think we'll end on this example. But what's the main problem?
That I'm instead of like, oh, I'm stepping up for past my minions.
And why is that not good?
Because I don't have any vision anywhere. Like that map is just black.
So if they all come out of the woodwork, what's gonna happen?
Like dead.
Well,
easy.
Why do you guys die here? Isn't this a team fight? Why is it not fit? Why are they winning?
Because
how do we know they're winning?
We have 2 people, and we only can see 2 of theirs. Well, we can see 2 of theirs, but we don't. Otherwise, we don't know where anybody else is.
Well,
we could assume that it's like 2v4 right now.
right?
They're just
You actually have Ziggs, so yeah, 3v4, but
yeah.
2v4, right? Same thing. Same thing, still doomed. So, you know, that's the main problem, right? Is we need to look at the map. Then when do we do this? What's the trigger?
Like
What are you doing right before the mistake? Check it out.
pushing
The wave. So I want you to. This is an easy habit for you mid game. Is you push this wave. It's not don't push the wave. It's when you're doing it, look at the map and think about, should I walk forward?
right.
And be like, oh, yes or no, and the answer is usually no. The answer is usually no, right? So then that'll literally save you every time you're going for these towers, or every time you're pushing mid, right? It would just save you, or even bot, honestly, every time you're doing that, right? Anytime you push a wave, add this habit in there. That's gonna help a lot, I think. Yeah, I think overall, that's pretty much the sum of the what we're seeing here. You know, I think stuff like when you push the wave, adding the habit to make sure you're looking at the map so you don't get ganked, right? Stuff like you want to hit this guy. Okay, are all your abilities ready, or something to that effect, right? Is this free, right? Something along those lines. What do you think? Anything else? Did I miss anything? I think I missed something somewhere. What do you think? What do you think is most important for your gameplay right now?
Don't try to force stuff. Just take the. I need to just take the stuff that's free, like easy, and be more patient, because I think part of it too is like I'm playing a late hyperscaling ADC, and I'm trying to like smash early.
Right, trying to do things that don't quite work, right?
Right.
And, you should know that it doesn't work because you've done it, right?
Right.
I actually physically done every possible scenario. I actually pretty much every possible scenario that exists, you've done it, except for the ones where you wait, right? So
it's not even just this season, man. I think this is my 4th season. Like, and I think last season I had like 3,500.
oh man.
Yeah, actually.
Look, I promise you, if you can, like, if we watch any of these replays, it will actually be the exact same thing. So if you can kind of work on this idea, I think you'll have really good results in terms of being able to just win literally every single fight. They'll actually run it down, I promise. So yeah, I think you're gonna do really well once you can work on this. And remember, it's not really changing the way you play, it's adding something on top of the way you already play.
Right.
And that will change it over time. Right. So if your first instinct right now is, I want to fight and kill this guy, the new habit you want to tell yourself is, when you get this urge, you do this. What is this, by the way? What is this thing?
Check my abilities, like see if if I win it, if I actually win the trade.
Exactly. Make this check. Do whatever it is, right?
Like use my game knowledge.
Yeah, the personal one I use is this good, right? Can I actually do this? And whatever you can say, do I have my abilities, or do I have my team, whatever. But that is the underlying idea is, oh, is this good? And then once you go through that quick question that takes like half a second, and you say, oh, yes or no, and then that'll save you every time it's bad, and if it's good, you can keep going. You didn't lose anything, right?
Right.
You just add this step in there. It's gonna help a lot. And for any other parts of your gameplay you want to change, do this idea where you want to insert a specific habit to what you're already doing, whatever your trigger is. Okay.
Right.
There's a bunch of different triggers. Like, you want to kill someone, you want to push a wave, you want to hit a tower. Those are probably the most common. If there's like a laning one, it's like you want to kill this minion, he's gonna hook you, right? So every time you want a minion, make sure he can't hook you, that kind of stuff. But right. If you definitely watch your replays and focus on the fighting and when you're dying to ganks. I think if both of those like are perfect, we're going for like 9 out of 10 here, right? So 9 out of 10 times, it's insane. That's already gold, all right? So that's the stuff you need to work on, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Any last questions?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, cool. Then if you do have further questions, definitely hit me up on Discord. Otherwise, I will upload this to YouTube and send you the link so you can go back and rewatch.
Sounds good, my man.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let me know how the games are going. I'm curious to see how you're doing once you apply, once you start working on these habits. And definitely show me some clips of how the fighting has improved. I'm always curious. So
All right, I'll definitely do it up and get you some juicy info with my improvements.
awesome, 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 awesome. All right, man. Good luck in your games.
All right, same to you.
Bye bye.